Where's my script? When the Walmart exclusive Then, Now, and Forever 3-packs were discovered, there was much excitement all over the internet. Excitement was drizzling down like a rainstorm in the Sahara Desert. Walmarts were becoming shelf-form city, but no more. There was no previous announcement of these releases, and surprises are always welcomed. But did these sets warrant the excitement? Well, let's see. I previously looked at the Bash at the Beach 3-pack and was very disappointed. Will we all leave this review disappointed? It's the Shield, though. Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Roman Reigns. Is it possible to be disappointed with their figures? Watch this video and find out. These figures are packaged in a box that's a bit larger than the Elite 2-pack box, because there are 3 people in it. Shocker! On the front of the box, you can see the wrestlers and their accessory. On the side, pictures of the wrestler, and then on the back, pictures of the wrestlers and the other people in the set. It's interesting to note, though, that there is no third set advertised. I'll kick off with the reason most people are watching. These are re-releases, minus the original accessories, of Elite 33 Seth and Roman, as well as a kit bash of Elite 31 Dean, with his Elite 41 head painted a bit differently. Odd, but it works for a later day Shield. They come with brand new accessories, and these are cool. It's their fang teeth masks. I'm happy to finally have these for figures, but I have to point out a few things. First, they were nearly impossible to remove from the packaging with my hands. I had to get out a pair of scissors to get these bad boys out, so make sure to plan accordingly and don't force them out and accidentally break them. Second, there are 2 styles, one with long tabs on the side and 2 with short tabs. That's because Seth and Roman have long hair while Dean has short hair, so he can use the long tabs. Unfortunately, the short tab still fails for Seth. It doesn't go under his hair and is awkwardly sticking out when you look at him from the side. I wish Mattel sculpted new heads for Seth and Roman to make these masks work better, but I guess this set was a quick cash grab of re-releases with a couple new accessories to get something out on the shelf. And speaking of re-releases, I'm going to take a page out of Mattel's book and re-release some of my old videos. I did reviews on these figures before, and instead of retreading old territory, I'm going to show relevant sections and then follow it up with my contemporary thoughts. Wow! Memory lane time, baby! Let's kick off with Seth Rollins. Hey guys, I'm unboxing Elite 33 Seth Rollins. This sleeveless edition was basically right when he betrayed the Shield, and it's unfortunate because it's so close to being the new Seth Rollins look, but it's not, because he's wearing his military-esque pants. Let's zoom in on the face, because this is another critique I have. I don't really think the face looks like him that much. You can see there that his nose is way too thin and a bit too long. And also, I think overall the head is a bit too small for the body. And here is his vest. Let's just throw it on. And this is what he looks like with it on. Look at that lighting. Wow, it's so harsh. Overall, I'd say this figure's more of a disappointment than I expected. I think that the body for Seth is really quite good. It's before he got super jacked, so I'm not expecting something jacked. I think, though, that the face is pretty bad and doesn't really look like him. Maybe it's the paint, but that's just not Seth. That's cosplay dude saying he's Seth who kind of looks like him, but only if you nearly close your eyes and maybe even have your eyes closed. Mr. Ambrose, the crazy man. Does anyone think he's their favorite? This is Dean Ambrose. What's new on him? I think it is the shirt and the patch. As you can see, he has the nice Shield logo right there on his shirt. Nothing on the back. Black shirt. Cool. Somebody call the cops or call Dean Ambrose, because this figure's not as good as the last one, I'm gonna assume. There's his face going
I only assume that's what he's doing. And on the back of the box, he's going, ugh, just giving stream of thoughts. But right here, I feel like this face is half terrible, half amazing. Underneath the nose, terrible. Above the nose, awesome, really looks like him. But underneath, I don't know if it's the paint. Yeah, it's probably the beard. Honestly, if they remove the beard, I think it would have been a much better figure. It's pretty good, but it's not the best Dean Ambrose figure. If you somehow take off the beard, it might work. You might be able to do a better, you might be able to get some more out of it than you do right here, right now.
The Dean figure is nice because it's probably the most work Mattel did on this set, figure-wise. But it's not that perfect. I'm not really the biggest fan of the Elite 41 scan because of how the mouth looks, and they made his hair way too redhead. I didn't know that Dean was related to Sheamus.
Believe that.
I'm unboxing Roman Reigns Elite 33, and I'll also review him, because that's what this is all about, guys. Knowing if you want to purchase Roman Reigns, it's time for the romaine lettuce. The Shield, X-Shield. That should be his new name, because it seems like he can never forget being in the Shield because he still dresses like them and still uses their entrance music. Do you guys think when he returns he will be wearing a different outfit? And I don't think so, because he says "believe that" every like 5 seconds. Get a close-up on his face. It's really solid. They usually do a good job with Roman Reigns. He just has a face that's very easy, and the cool thing about this is you can use him as that guy from Game of Thrones too, because they look quite similar. I'll just block the sun for a moment unless you like that artistic view. The hair looks very nice and looks wet like his hair always does. Why are they so wet? I never know. He has his beautiful Ricochet-esque tattoo, which is very cool. His vest is removable, which is kind of cool. But I don't think he's wrestled, really, without it. But if you guys are wanting to make like a custom Ricochet, this is the figure to get, you know? Because boom, you got the side tattoo. Just switch off with a different head and you basically got Ricochet. Prince Puma, you know what I'm saying? And I'm sorry that this is a Roman Reigns and I'm talking about Lucha Underground, but
believe that.
So here's the vest without him in it. Shield logo and everything. Also, I'm just having some trouble getting his vest back on. It doesn't seem like it's always gonna stay in.
And finally, the one thing I cannot believe. Why doesn't he have a fist so he can do a Superman punch?
Oh, let me zoom out so you can see that.
Superman punch. Spear. Believe that.
The Roman figure is good, but it shows that Mattel have come a long way in regards to head sculpts. This head is very dated and doesn't really look like him. We have had a lot of much better heads for Roman, so it's a bummer they reused this one. So let's wrap this up, shall we? I think that this was too much of a cash grab. I'll just put that out there. It's what I said. I'll stick with it. It's a great set if you never got any Shield figures, but man, those old ones that they're re-releasing here, they really needed an upgrade. This would have been the perfect opportunity for Mattel to go back and make some better looking faces, maybe even sculpt some gloves or something, but they really didn't do much with this set. I'm left feeling like I wasted $50 on 3 little face masks that only work perfectly on 2 of the wrestlers. I love the Shield, but they deserve better. It's telling when the Kmart exclusive Shield 3-pack of basics from 3 years ago was probably a better release and a better deal if you got it for a little over $20 when it was on sale at the time. This for $50 though? When Target 4-packs are the same price? That's a bit ridiculous. Unless you're on eBay trying to hunt down these figures and don't want to pay scalper prices, but personally, I'd wait for the inevitable flashback Shield, where they actually do some work and put in some effort, unless you really need a set in your collection. Girl, bye.